so much for the update. Just a couple of questions, procedural questions. So with the expansion of the new TIRZ, and I guess this is across the board for all three that we're going to discuss today, will the base year still stay the same?
So the base year is established when the original TIRZ is created, and then a new base year is determined for each, basically a new jurisdiction is created with each amendment.
Okay, so the additional portion that will establish that new base year, the original base year stays
Will
the same?
maintain, so the original base year, so the original annexed area will continue to have the base year of the creation, which was 1999. And for the area that's being proposed now, for 17, it's a little different because there's no taxable value associated with TIRZ 17. We're only annexing some rights of ways. But for the other two areas, 2014 will become the base year for that new area.
Okay, and also with regard to the term, with the annexation, this increases the term of the entire TIRZ, correct?
For TIRZ number 2 and TIRZ number 8, there is an extension, a life extension as part of the ordinance. For TIRZ 17, there is no life extension. So TIRZ 17 will remain.
It just depends.
It depends, exactly.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Councilmember Kubash.
When we approved a TIRZ to renew it or continue it, where does the base for the taxes, does it go back to when it was originally formed, or does it create a new baseline on the tax base?
So any annexation area, there is a new base year that is
I'm
created.
not talking about the annexation. I'm talking about for the entire, the original TIRZ.
So the original boundary that is associated with the TIRZ will maintain its original base year of, in this case, 1999.
And we have, so if it was created, some were created prior to that, right?
There were some created as early as 1994.
And so those still have the 1994 baseline.
Correct.
And so when we renew those, they're going to stay with 1994. They don't come up to 2014.
Only the original stays at the baseline. If we annex new taxable value, then the area associated with the new taxable value assumes a new baseline.
I appreciate you educating me on this. Is this state law?
It's based on Chapter 311 of the Texas Tax Code, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Councilmember Martin.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. My understanding that the Memorial City TIRZ has no taxable value included in the annexation, and it's going to be to assist them in right-of-way for flood remediation. And when you look at the Midtown, there is going to be an increase in taxable value. So as we look at a projected deficit in the general fund coming up in fiscal year 15, I've always preached that TIRZ depletes money, takes money away from the general fund and puts it into the TIRZ. As we look at long-term projections, and I know we'll have a week to look at this, and I will work with the Director of Finance to see exactly how much money is going to be put into the TIRZ and away from the general fund. We really need to be cognizant of what we're doing to the general fund in lieu of pending deficits that we see in 15, 16, and beyond. So my ultimate question is, the money that will be realized on the incremental increase in that TIRZ will be used for what purposes?
The incremental revenue, it varies for each of the different projects. Allow me to speak specifically on 17 because we do have
I'm not worried about 17, I'm worried about Midtown. 17, I get, because there's no incremental increase, correct?
Right.
But on the Memorial City, or the Midtown, there is an incremental increase, which means you're going to be taking money away from the general fund to the advantage of the TIRZ. So my question is, what purpose is that money going to be used for?
So let me allow Jennifer to speak on specific projects that are associated with Midtown.